Okay, welcome back. And today we're making lasagna. So what you're gonna need is your ground beef, seasoned salt, your bell pepper, garlic powder, black pepper, 2 eggs, the oven ready lasagna, sharp cheddar, mozzarella cheese, the Prego, Parmesan, cottage cheese, the ricotta cheese, and your dish. Now you might be asking yourself, why would I have cottage cheese and ricotta cheese? Well, the answer is I like both of them. So I'm going to try to mix both of these into this lasagna. Now I know it's going to still taste good, but because I like both of them, I'm going to mix them together. Now, if you don't like ricotta cheese, a lot of people use cottage cheese. So, and vice versa. If you don't like cottage cheese, then you can use ricotta cheese. But if you want to be like greedy like me, you can mix cottage cheese and ricotta cheese together. Now that sounds like a master plan. So what we're going to do now is we're going to cook our ground beef and we're going to use our seasonings and our bell pepper. Make sure that your bell pepper is washed off. If you don't like the bell peppers, you can just leave this out. You can skip this step. Okay, now the ground beef is cooking. What you want to do is start adding in your seasoning. And what I have here is seasoned salt. So I'm just going to, now I'm not going to tell you how much to put in here. Because it's really up to you how much seasoning you want. Now here is the garlic powder. I like it well seasoned. Now here's the black pepper. It's hard to open. Okay. Now I don't use too much black pepper because it's kind of like strong. Okay, I added in the bell peppers, as you can see. You're gonna let this cook on medium heat. Make sure it's not too high, make sure it's not too low, because then it'll just take longer if it's too low. If it's too high, you'll burn your meat. And it smells so good in here. Just all of the seasoning and the bell peppers makes this smell so good. Now what I just did is I drained the meats, and now I'm going to add the sauce. Now there's the sauce going in. What we're going to do is just heat this up a little bit and mix the meat and let it all marinate. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to put in our ricotta cheese. And matter of fact, I'm going to put in all of the ricotta cheese. And there's all the ricotta cheese. Now what I'm going to do is add the cottage cheese. So I added the cottage cheese and I stirred it up. Now it's time to add our 2 eggs. Okay, there are those eggs. Now what we're adding is the Parmesan cheese. And I have 1/3 of a cup of Parmesan cheese. And just mix that all in there really good. Now over here, I just layered the bottom with meat, so you don't have to worry about anything sticking, because the first layer should be the meat. As long as it's the meat on the bottom, you're good. Okay, now what you want to do is start putting this on. And then after this, you can put your ricotta. Okay, now I have that layered. And what I'm going to put on is the meat and then the cheese. Now I'm putting the cheese on. I have my mozzarella cheese, my sharp cheddar, now what you want to do is you want to keep repeating these steps until you get all the way to the top. So now your layer is the lasagna. The lasagna pasta goes on next. And there that is. Oh, now I layered it all the way to the top. And what I'm going to do now is place all of the cheese over the top of this. Now I already preheated this oven to 350 degrees. Kind of spread that out across the top. You kind of want a lot of cheese on top. The more cheese, the better. So I basically covered the top with cheese. Now what we're going to do is put this in the oven. Here is our lasagna. You know, I like the edges to be just a little bit burnt. And then here we have our salad over here and Italian dressing and also the raspberry kind. It was in the oven for 30 minutes. What I'm going to do is taste this lasagna.